these hoes don't follow me.
And welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing another review on a hair company, and today's hair is from Binf Hair. But instead of me doing this tutorial on myself, I will be doing it on a live client, so you guys get to get a full tutorial on installing this hair. Now in this bag we do have a 20-inch water wave 360 lace wig, and also in my bag I do have stocking caps. I also have some flexi rods as well, and also they have in here an elastic band to make the wig glueless as well. So first we're gonna go ahead and open up this wig so you guys can see it and you can talk a little bit about this hair. So like I mentioned before, this is a 20-inch wig, and this is what the water wave pattern looks like. I've had water wave before, and it is a super pretty pattern, and like I said, this is a 20-inch and it's also a 360 lace. And just a little bit about this hairline, it is a little pre-plucked, but you will have to go in and do some plucking yourself. So as you can see here, you're gonna have to go in and do a little bit of plucking. And I'm gonna go ahead and just bleach the knots on this wig, and I will come back with my live client and install this wig for you. Now most of the time I don't really glue down the back of the wigs, but because you guys requested, I'm going to actually fully install this wig with glue all around. So stay tuned for the tutorial. See you in a little bit. So hey guys, we are jumping straight into this tutorial, and I already went ahead and applied the front of the lace wig because you guys see me do this over and over and over, and I think you're starting to get it by now. Now what I did get a request for is how to lay down the back of a lace, and since I am using a 360 lace wig, I thought today would be the day that I actually show you guys what to do. It's very simple, it's very easy, it's the same as, you know, applying the lace in the front. And you're just going to follow the same steps, but usually when I apply the back, I cut off the back lace first, and then I go ahead and I clean that hairline with alcohol, and then I use 3 to 5 layers of my Ghost Bond glue to lay it down. Now for this video today, I'm only going to use 2 layers of glue because she really doesn't really like the glue in the back, even though we know the back of your wig always comes up first. I don't know why, it just does. She said it was just fine. She just wanted it down for a temporary use because she didn't plan on wearing her hair in a ponytail anyway. Nevertheless, so yeah, you want to just go ahead and clean the back of the neck with that 99% alcohol. You can use 91% as well, but if you can find the 99, the higher the percentage, the better the clean. So I am going to go ahead and clean that like I mentioned before, and then go ahead and blow dry that a little bit so it's dry before I apply my Ghost Bond. And once I apply my Ghost Bond, I will begin to lay this wig down once it turns clear. Now when laying the glue on the skin, you want to make sure that you follow the shape of the neck when you apply your glue. And the same way I just spread that glue right on now and make it nice and flat, I'm going to do the same thing. And right now I'm using the back of an eyebrow razor because I ran out of my spread sticks, but I'm just going to go ahead and just smoothing all of that out. And once it begins to dry clear or mostly clear, I'm going to go ahead and pull that lace down into that glue, following the shape of the neck. And I'm going to blow dry, and using my fingertips, I'm going to continue to press that lace down into that glue, as you can see here. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, pull this lace down into that glue, and I'm going to firmly press and hold with my fingertips and continue to blow dry that until it is nice and attached. Now, some people like to use just regular lace glue in the back. Some people like to use lace tape. Some people like to use both. It's all up to you. Most of my clients get the back of their wig sewed down because that glue is very, very itchy and irritating, and it does scar a lot of people's neck from, you know, gluing them down. So most of the time I don't have to do this, but I thought I would just show you how to, and just in case you want to glue the back down. It's just very, very simple. And once I am done blow and drying this, I'm going to get into the actual styling of this video. So now that that is all down, I'm going to go ahead and take my Nairobi Smooth and apply it all on the front of the hairline. And you know, the same steps as usual. I'm going to tie that down with the elastic band so it can cure and mold and just dry that lace right on in, which gives it a better melt for the front of your lace. And as I am tying that down and letting that dry, I am going to comb down the rest of the hair and just detangle it and just, you know, spray it with water, because this is water wave hair, so the wave on it is really nice, loose, and pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to comb out that mousse that's in the front so it just don't sit there, and just smoothing that out as well. So now it's time to remove that band and comb all those little pieces that's laying down towards the back. As you can see, it's super melted. It's giving very much scalp. It's blending in very well. And like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and take my comb and just comb all the hair to the back. She will get baby hairs for this install, as you can see from the thumbnail pictures. So yes, it will be a top ponytail with some baby hairs in the back of this wig. We'll be laying down, so it's pretty much a half up, half down type of look. Now, once I go ahead and get all of that combed out, I'm going to begin to part off the section that's going to go into the ponytail. And then after that, I'm going to section off the pieces that's going to be for the baby hairs. Now I'm just going to part her hair from left to right. Try to make the part as symmetrical as possible so the ponytail can be even on both sides. So, but oh, I forgot to mention, right here I'm just showing you how much you can part and how realistic the scalp is looking. But back to where we were. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and part her hair. You know, half to the, well, majority of it to the back, and, you know, section it off for the front. So this part that's in the front is going to go in a ponytail, and then I'm going to section off for the baby hairs, as I mentioned before. So just keep staying tuned. Now that is sectioned off, today I'm using my She Is Bomb Collection wax stick, and I am going to apply that all in the front of her hairline, and I'm going to take my hot comb and hot comb that out. Yes, this is curly hair, but if you do want a nice sleek look, especially if you're doing a ponytail, you might want to hot comb the roots out first just to give it like a smoother lay. And I'm just going to hot comb those roots, as I mentioned before, prior to me putting that hair in a ponytail. And once I finish hot combing those roots out, I will section off the pieces for my baby hairs. So the reason why I am tying the elastic band back onto the edges, because as I'm pulling this hair onto a ponytail, I don't want to snatch up the lace in the front. So that's why I tied it down until I finish like smoothing everything out to put the ponytail in. Now I am going to use water and a little bit of the Got To Be spray to get her hair nice and moldy. You just want to comb and smooth, just like if you were doing a regular ponytail on yourself. You want to get it nice and smooth as possible before securing it with the rubber band. So that is all I am doing for this section of the video. And once I feel like I got it nice and smooth, I will go ahead and remove that band. And also what this band is doing is protecting the hairline from the water that I'm spraying as well, because you need to let your lace, when you're using the glue, you need to let it dry completely at least 24 hours before even trying to get the roots of your wig wet. Yes, honey. Yes to the hairline, baby. Nice and natural, how I like it. We completed the ponytail, so now we're just going to go in with the ends of that ponytail. And then we're going to have to focus on these baby hairs, child. And y'all know, I know for some people, baby hairs is not easy. But just with practice and patience, it will come to you. Everything gets better with practice. So don't beat yourself up about it if your baby hair is not where you want them to be. Now, like I mentioned before, the ponytail is complete, and I'm just detangling and wetting the hair some more because once I do the baby hairs, this look is pretty much complete, and I just wanted everything to be nice and detangled as I mentioned before. But anywho, time to get into these hairs, baby. Now, the reason why I like to part off the baby hairs before I do the ponytail is so I know exactly where my baby hairs are going to lay, and I want it to be nice and symmetrical because I just hate when baby hairs be all over the place and it doesn't match. I try to do the same thing to the left side as I do to the right, making it look as even as possible. And I'm going to go in with my eyebrow razor, and I'm going to chop that hair down to about an inch or less, and then take my Got To Be gel. I will not be using mousse today, but I'll be using the Got To Be gel to swoop the baby hair so they do not move, because some people just really rough with their hair and they just prefer if nothing just moves. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and swoop those baby hairs. And once I swoop those baby hairs, I am pretty much finished with this look. I hope you guys did enjoy this tutorial. Stay tuned to the finishing results and the video that I have listed not listed below. What the hell am I talking about? But the video at the end of this tutorial. And once again, this hair is from Binf Hair, and this is a 20-inch water wave wig. So let's get wet, let's get wavy, and let's be cute. Make sure you guys check out the details down in the description box. Make sure you guys use any coupon codes that you see. Take advantage of these deals, honey. Get you some cute, affordable hair and just slay, period. But anyways, y'all, we is done. She's cute or whatever, and I'm gonna drop a little selfie video of her, and you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. Is it a yay or nay, a play or a slay? But thank you guys for tuning in to I Am Beautiful Hustler channel as always, and I'll be back with more videos.